KCNA/Via Reuterschello. Here's what you need to know on Monday. 1. South Korea has conducted a missile drill simulating an attack on the North Korean nuclear site, in response to Pyongyang's sixth test. A live-fire exercise saw rockets launched from fighter jets and ballistic missiles from the ground. 2. It comes as the U.S. Secretary of Defense Jim Mattis warned of a massive, overwhelming military response after a small group meeting with U.S. President Donald Trump in response to Pyongyang's test. 3. Meanwhile, in talks with Japan following that meeting, Trump listed nuclear capabilities as an option for dealing with North Korea. The talks between Trump and Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe come just days after North Korea launched a missile that flew over the northern Japanese island of Hokkaido. 4. A top member on the U.S. House Intelligence Committee says Trump is misleading investigators and the public about his ties to Russia. Representative Adam Schiff said, "The president was dishonest when he said during the campaign that he had no business in Russia, was pursuing no business in Russia." 5. A state of emergency has been declared in Los Angeles as the city battles the worst wildfires in its history. Hundreds of homes have been evacuated as the fires, which cover about 2,023 hectares, started in La Tuna Canyon on Friday. 6. Britain's commitment to security and defence in Nordic and Baltic nations will not change after Brexit. The Foreign Office is seeking to reassure 8 countries, including Estonia, Sweden and Latvia, of its support, especially those facing continued Russian antagonism, says UK Foreign Minister Boris Johnson. 7. German Chancellor Angela Merkel will seek an end to Turkey's membership talks with the EU. During a televised debate with her Social Democrat, SPD, challenger Martin Schulz, weeks before a German election, Merkel said, "The fact is clear that Turkey should not become a member of the EU." 8. Experts have successfully defused a massive unexploded World War II bomb in Frankfurt. 65,000 people were evacuated from their home on Sunday morning to enable the process. 9. Nearly 90,000 Rohingya have fled to Bangladesh as violence in Myanmar intensifies. At least 400 people have been killed in the 9 days since Rohingya militants attacked security installations. 10. Japan's Princess Mako has formally announced her engagement to a commoner after receiving the emperor's approval. The marriage means the princess will lose her royal status. And finally, I've owned an Amazon Echo for over a year now. Here are my 19 favorite features. Read the original article on Business Insider Australia. Copyright 2017. Follow Business Insider Australian on Twitter. More from Business Insider Australia. Australian stocks slip. Here's what you need to know: the 10 most important things in the world right now. All the signs suggest tomorrow's RBA meeting will be a non-event. Iron ore futures have gone into reverse. The CBA now has to December to file a court defense to the money laundering scandal.